Hey, sweet friends. Okay, do y'all remember here just maybe a month or so ago, I made the little sausage and cheese biscuits on the little canned biscuits and popped them in the oven, and I absolutely loved them. Well, guess what? I had this little bit of bacon that I needed to use up, so we're going to do it with some bacon. And also, while those are cooking, I'm going to fry up a little egg to put on it, because I think the egg would have been great on the sausage and biscuit as well, but I think it'll really be good on the bacon and cheese. So we're going to try it. The only thing is, I want to make sure we get our bacon really tucked in there, because I don't want it to get hard like cooks in the oven, because it cooks on 375 for about 10 minutes. So with our bacon already being done, I don't want to, get it, like, I like my bacon to be like a soft crisp. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't get these out. I knew I should have got them out sooner. Hang on. There we go. I have learned with stuff like this, the sooner you get it out and let it rest for a second, the easier it is. So there's one biscuit, there's two. And y'all, what's so crazy about it is I realized that I had that bacon. I had forgot about that little bit of bacon in the bottom of my fridge. And I thought, oh no, I've got to either do something with this or freeze it or do something. What is that in that biscuit? That's a piece of that can. What in the world? It sure enough was. There's some in it over here too. Anyway, I thought I've got to do something, and then I realized I forgot that I had this little bitty can of biscuits, and so then I was so excited. So right then I knew what I was going to make. Okay, so here we go. We're going to build these up like we did before, and the same thing like before. These two little end pieces, they don't want to act right, but we'll try to figure them out. So what you want to do, if you didn't see my other video, you want to take your biscuit and break it in half like this right here, and you want to kind of, I learned this from the last time. I didn't do this very well, but you want to kind of stretch it out a little bit. Okay, both sides, stretch it out. I'm telling y'all, those little sausage and biscuit ones were so, I absolutely loved them. And I know Braden would love them. I'm still wanting to make them for him. I know he would love them, and I'm sure Colin would too. All right, so then you take, well, wait a minute. Was it just a little piece of cheese? Because you don't want it hanging over the edges. Let's kind of double it up like that, maybe. Take you a little bit of cheese. And y'all know I'm using my American cheese because I love it. Now, if you don't, then don't use it, okay? So I have my bacon here, and I tried to cut it in the into threes, with the pack, to make it small enough to fit in here, because I don't feel like we want this poking out, because if it is, then I feel like it's going to get like too overcooked, so I feel like we want this to be really tucked in on the inside. Okay, so then we're going to take another little half of cheese. We'll just do a half on that one, I guess. And then take your top piece and go over it. But if you didn't see my other video, we did this with a slice of cooked sausage. And y'all, when I tell you they were good, I mean, it was just something different about just your normal sausage and biscuit. Okay, that worked okay. Y'all see, we got it tucked in nice together. So I'm gonna lay it on my little sheet over here with my full on it, and we're going to do another one. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to get it in the middle if you can. Sometimes it's kind of hard. I feel like one side always wants to be a little thicker than the other. All right, so you kind of stretch it out. Stretch it out a little bit. Lay your little piece of cheese on there. Like I said, I'm going to do a little extra. Alright, and try to fit your bacon in there. I don't want any of it poking out, so I'm kind of trying to break it if I need to. Alright, I think that'll be okay. Kind of break that cheese up. Let's put this over the top. There was just something about that flavor of those little sausage and biscuits cooked together like this that just made them so good. I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. Okay, there's our second one. All right, I'm not going to keep y'all. I'm just going to build these up, and whenever I get these done, I'll come back. Okay, y'all, I got them all fixed up. Those last two, they're not so much as round as the other ones were, but I made it work, and I kind of got them squeezed in there a little bit. So we have all 5 of them here, and I'm fixing to pop these in the oven on 375. You want to preheat your oven on 375. I can't remember if I told y'all. And you cook them for 10 to 12 minutes. Last time I did this, I cooked them on 11 minutes. So we'll see, and I'll be back, and we're going to fry us up an egg or two as well. Alright, y'all, let's fry up some eggs. Now, I don't like for my, whenever I'm frying eggs, I don't like for my grease to get too hot, because I don't like for the white to get that real, like, crispiness all around the edges. I like just maybe a little bit, but not too much, okay? And this egg is big. This one is bigger compared to my other one, so I'm going to do this one first. Let's see what we've got here. And most of the time for my fried eggs, like if I were ordering them to eat, I like an over medium. However, for this, I want them to be cooked a little bit more. I want them to be, I'm okay if it has, like, since I'm putting it on a biscuit, I'm okay for it to have a little bit of yolk running, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? So we will probably break the yolk up a little bit, or we'll just kind of see what we got going on. But anyway, whenever I'm putting it on a biscuit like this, I'm not too picky about it. If it gets completely done, I'm okay with it. Just whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to, y'all let me know how you like your eggs. Like I said, if I were just eating eggs, like, and had like bacon on the side, biscuits or toast or whatever, I am a over medium. That's what I like. So y'all let me know what you like. I want my white complete, and I do love a lot of pepper and salt on my eggs. But I want the white part completely done. A little bit of runny on the yolk. That's what I like. And my grandmother, she made the perfect eggs. That's how she always made them, so I guess that's why I love them like that. But anyway, I'm not going to keep y'all, because like I said, I cook them really low and slow, because I don't like for those edges to get real super crispy. Our biscuits have been in the oven now for about 6 minutes. So anyway, I'm just going to cook these up, and I'll be back, y'all. Alright, y'all, here are our biscuits. You know, I like to get them off of the pan after I get them out, because I don't want them to sit there and keep cooking. Because as you can see, the bottoms are good and done, and so I don't want them sitting on that heat. So I cook these at exactly 11 minutes, just like I did my sausage and biscuits. I fried up some eggs here, as you can see, they're fried up. And so now we are just going to build us up one. I'm using a paper plate tonight. I am going easy. And let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's do this one. This one has my eye. Let me get me out a fork. Let's pry it open a little bit. Ooh, good and hot. Got that good melted cheese on there. Let's see. Let's get us this little egg here. Now, I don't know if it's going to have any yolk come out, or if it does or if it doesn't. I'm fine with it either way. Like I said, typically I would definitely want some yolk. I'm going to try to kind of cut this around and pile it up on here so it's not hanging off the edges so much. I would definitely want some runny in it, but making it like this, if I have just a little bit, I'm okay with it. If I don't have any, I'm okay with it that way. So I'm good either way. Alright, let's cut this thing in half and let's try this. This will make good bacon. And that bacon cooked up so good. I love for it to be like a soft, crunchy, you know, not like hard, crispy. Oh shoot, what's going on with my stand here? Hang on a second. Now I got you. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Here's our little sandwich, y'all. It looks like our yolk is pretty much done, which is, like I said, is fine with me. If it was a little runny, I'd have been okay too. And I do like to put a lot of pepper on my eggs, if y'all can tell. I love a lot of salt and pepper on my eggs. It don't matter. And of course, now you can scramble your eggs. You can do it however you want if you want to do this. Okay, let's taste this a little bit right here. Delicious. Actually needs a little more salt on it. Y'all, I don't know what it is about cooking these biscuits in the oven with the meat and the cheese, but it is fantastic. I'm telling y'all, it is just so good. And that egg on there with this just makes it. Like I said, I knew an egg would be good on the sausage. But I definitely knew I wanted it on the bacon. But the sausage and cheese in these were fabulous just by themselves. Like I said, I'm wanting to make them for Braden. I know he's going to have a fit over them. I just hadn't got around to it yet, but I want to make him some. I tell you what I want to do though. Just for anyone that may not want egg on theirs, I'm going to taste one with just the bacon and cheese. Do a little bite. And that way, I can tell you what it tastes like. Just like that. There it is. Get your bacon and your cheese on there. That's delicious. I'm telling y'all, I'm not knocking homemade biscuits at all because I make them, you know, I love to make them too. But these little biscuits right here for this that we've made, it is so good. Like I said, I don't know what it is about it. You're just gonna have to try it. So now we have done the we've done the sausage, cheese, and biscuit. We've tried the just bacon, cheese, and biscuit, and we've tried the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. They are all delicious. Now for myself, for this one, I have to say I love, absolutely love this bacon, egg, and cheese. This fried egg on there. Now you can scramble it, but so easy, so quick. The biscuits cook in 11 minutes. You have time to cook your eggs, and then there you have it. You have your little meal here put together in 15 minutes. Okay? All right, y'all. I want y'all to try these or try the sausage. If you didn't see my sausage recipe whenever I did this, just know only thing I did different was I fried up my sausage patties and did the layer of cheese, the sausage and cheese, folded the biscuit down on there and cooked them for 11 minutes. Exact same way, just cook your sausage first, just like you cook your bacon first. But anyway, y'all gotta try these. I'll see y'all next time. All right, bye-bye.